Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash and how you can beat the Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash number 85, 90 something. But yeah, basically 92. So how you can beat Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash 92, 85 on global, we've missed a couple, it's okay. And essentially how you can beat each boss. So to cut a long story short, you'll see the team on the left hand side, you also see the boss's details on the left hand side. Devilman, pretty simple, reduces damage received by extreme class by 90%, don't worry about it, just bring a super class team, you'll be fine. Catopesra, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He doesn't do too much, he does seal you on his super, which can be annoying. He's also immune to stunning, which is also slightly annoying. But aside from that, he doesn't do too much. For these, I used free-to-play teams, League in New Force, and also, of course, utilized the power of the team Bardock. There's a third free-to-play team that you will see me use against Yamcha. Don't suggest it too much, largely because if you look at like Yamcha and everything like that, maybe not the best idea to use the Goku Black team. It's still missing technically one character to make it all come together, but it worked out more than fine. Yamcha, immune to stunning, immune to attack and defense down. You can seal him. He does raise his attack quite a bit, so just be careful when he supers. I got a little bit unlucky with placement, ended up having a int Goku Black in the first place, but he dodged. But yeah, ultimately there's just that little bit of precaution around having the Goku Blacks and everyone all in the same place. But aside from that, everything is pretty straightforward, to be honest with you. So after Yamcha, we then move on to baby Goten, or Goten baby possessed Goten. He is immune to attack and defense down. He is also immune to being stunned. He can be sealed like Yamcha, and he reduces damage received. Nothing too crazy, it's pretty identical. His super attack doesn't do anything though, so that's one easier way to kind of handle it. And aside from that, it's pretty straightforward. Here I used a tech team. I actually used my super tech team, which was a stronger team. I should have reversed this. I should have used the extreme tech team here and then used my super tech team later on. Not because there was any risk of losing or anything, but more just because I ended up having a problem doing enough damage in time. Basically, it just took a really long time to kind of win. So that was something that I just wasn't really super happy with. So yeah, aside from that, everything else went fine. Moving on to the Supreme Kai, or Elder Supreme Kai, or I forget his name, Grand Supreme Elder Mega Kai. Basically, we are going to take him on with an int team. Went with an extreme int team. Pretty nice int team as well. Did a really good job. Very, very simple. In terms of everything else, he seals. He also raises his attack and defense. He's immune to stunning and attack and defense down. You can seal him with this extreme team. It's not too big a deal. If I'm honest with you, this team handles everything more than fine. He hits relatively hard, but nothing too crazy. The first two rounds really are not crazy by any standards. So it's a really straightforward kind of first two rounds there. You don't really have to worry about too much overall. Then we move on to stage 3. This is where things definitely pick up, like substantially so. You'll need to run very solid teams to win. So we're looking at Bardock first. Bardock has the immune to stunning, attack and defense down. Sealing will be something that's very useful across all of Ultimate Clash. A lot of them are weak to sealing. Bardock raises his attack and defense, but he gains big time defense when a Frieza character is present. Fortunately, we've saved our super AGL team to be able to deal with. Now you don't need to have AGL Gogeta for your super AGL team. You do not. I just brought him to speed everything up. You can very easily not bring him. Like, you don't have to bring AGL Gogeta. It's not something that's mandatory. It's not something that is absolutely necessary for you. You can very easily do it. So yeah, Then we move on to Frieza, who's like the inverse of Bardock, so raises his attack and defense, lowers the attack of the enemy, is immune to stunning. He reduces damage received, but he gains attack every turn, and also gets attack up when you are faced with a pure Saiyan, which is obviously quite frustrating because there's a lot of pure Saiyans in our teams. But he's relatively strong with things like the super easy A's and easy A's that we've got. To be honest with you, it's not that difficult to still take him out. So really, this team does more than fine. You don't end up having too many issues or anything like that. Obviously, if you can't run this team, just be wary of the pure Saiyans aspect of it. You don't want to end up in a situation where you have taken too much damage and ended up having a bit of a problem against them. Then we move on to Piccolo and Gohan. They are interesting. They raise their attack for 1 turn. Immunity to being stunned, to disable attack down. They lock your character switching. This is probably the most dangerous aspect. It's why originally I thought to run Extreme Tech, because Extreme Tech has quite a beefy healing team. It does work out very well. But my concern, obviously, like I said, is it just took so long. I just didn't really have the damage that I wanted. The super team would have had that. Be mindful of when you are locked in place. It is always something that is going to be very irritating. So try your best to control that. Usually by just having a very versatile team that can kind of handle the flexibility. You don't want any really notable weaknesses because then you can end up having some real problems. On top of that as well, we look onto Soanel and Pirina. They recover HP, reduce damage below a certain threshold to 0, and then they get attack of 10% up with each turn past up to 50%. So they're a bit of a scaling boss. Here, generally you want to just pick some speed, pick some high damage units, focus on taking them out, focus on crits, have a high damage team to be able to do damage against them. They are super tech. So I should have probably brought Extreme in here just for the accelerated damage. And also obviously some of my units aren't getting their full bonuses and passives looking at Super Saiyan Goku. But it still got the job done and it wasn't really anything too ridiculous to handle. So then obviously the last boss is going to be good old Trunks. Now Trunks greatly raises his attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. Immune to stunning, immune to sealing, and he may evade your attacks. It's actually 17%, it's relatively high. His attack is, however, lowered when a enemy with Gohan Future is included. There is, in fact, a physical Gohan Future that you can include. I didn't include him on my side, mainly because I didn't feel the need to, but he does help quite a bit. He reduces the attack of Trunks quite significantly. So if you are struggling, maybe look at the Future team, Future Saga team featuring some Gohan Futures, and you'll actually probably have a pretty good time. So I think that will help you out. Other than that, Trunks is relatively straightforward. Int type this time around. You don't have to use mono teams. That's just how I roll. It's just how I am. It's how I like to play. It's how I like to utilize my team. So generally I will use mono teams. You do not have to do this. You are welcome to do something else, provided obviously you stick to understanding the mechanics of the boss. You don't have to run a physical team, but make sure that you're obviously aware of how Trunks works and you're building a team with similar countermeasures. So a Future Gohan attack lowering also helps against Trunks because he raises his attack and defense. So attack lowering, defense lowering, these mechanics are quite crucial. He evades attack, so you want to have multiple attacks because you don't want to miss out on damage. So characters that shoot multiple attacks, characters that lower attack, characters that lower defense, these are going to be your number 1 priority units. But yeah, other than that, honestly, it's pretty straightforward. So I think this team did pretty well. The super physical team really did a great job. So I wasn't really worried about anything. I think it all worked out absolutely fantastically. And then I just didn't end up having that many issues. So in reality, it was a very fun, very simple run. So yeah, I think personally for me, it was very nice, very straightforward. I was very, very very pleased with this team. Very, very, very pleased with how everything worked out. So that was really, really good. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. If you need any more help, if you're struggling, you don't have the right units, you want some substitutions, etc., you can always let me know in the comments down below. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible and hopefully help you out. But that is it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.